Hello friends, welcome to Gcentric. So in the previous lecture we have seen the conversion formulas of the star to delta and delta to star. So in this lecture we will see some of the conclusions when same value resistors or same value capacitors or same value inductor and impedance is given, then how we can directly convert the star to delta and delta to star. There is a direct formula to convert it, only when this is applicable only when the elements value are given as same. Okay. So now to convert this star to delta, the resistor values are same. Okay. So before that we will use the old technique to convert this. So we will draw the delta, we will assume these imaginary lines starting. Okay, so that the concepts will be clear. Later on we can directly convert from delta to star. Okay, so now what we have seen is that if we want this part of the resistors in the delta connection, okay, so if you want this part, what we have done, we have taken the sum of these two, R plus R, and product of these two, R into R. Since the values are same here, there is no absent of the resistor. So this R gets cancelled and it is 3R. So whenever you are converting the star to delta of the same value, then each of the resistors that is converted to delta will be equal to 3R. So this is the case for resistor. Now R from star connection to delta, you will get 3R times of delta in delta connection. So even for inductor, if it is in star, if you are converting into delta, then 3L in delta connection. Similarly for impedance, but what happens for the capacitor, if you want to convert it, so it is 1 by Cy, nothing but again 3 upon Cy. Sorry, this is Cy upon 3. Okay, so that is the conversion from star to delta. Okay, so this prefix is different. So this is if we are converting it into delta. Please change it, it is opposite. So if we want in delta, we are converting from star. So this value will be 3 times of the star value. Okay, now this is also in, so this is star and this is in delta. Okay, C delta. Okay, so this is the conversion. Now coming to this delta to star, when the values are given same, again imagine the star connection inside this. So we will draw the star inside this. Okay, using the formula what we have, if we want the value of this one, if we want the value of this R, then we will have whichever branch is connected to this node, that is R and R into R, divided by summation of all the other resistors in the delta connection, that is nothing but 3R. So this 1R and this 1R gets cancelled, so it is nothing but R by 3. Okay, so when you are converting the delta to star, and if the values of the elements are same, then you will get the 1/3 of the resistor value. So similarly for inductor, it is same. Here also for the impedance, it is same. That is it is 1/3 of the delta value. Next for the capacitor, so it is opposite, 3 times of C into delta. Okay, so this is the value of the, is it C by, no, it is 3 upon C delta. Okay, so this is the conversion of the delta to star. So whenever, if there is any confusion in converting, just take the part that is given. If it is given delta, then draw the imaginary lines for converting it into star, then fix it into the circuit. Okay, that is the easiest method. Okay, so this is the conversion, and we will see problems based on this. Okay, so we will see the problems based on the conversion. So in this case they have asked to find the R equivalent, okay, between these 2 points. Now that is 5 resistors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it is a concept of Wheatstone or not, we will have to check it. So what is the condition to check if it's a Wheatstone bridge? So in the diagonal arm, the opposite arms of the diagonal must be having the equal values. So if you see here, it is 2 into 3 6, 6 into 2 is 12. So they are not equal, hence we cannot apply the Wheatstone bridge concept. Okay, so now when the current is coming in this way, it divides. So when it is dividing, it means that they are in parallel. So parallel of the 3 and 2, it is nothing but 6, 6 upon 9. So 6 by 9. So this is the value of 6 by 9. Again if we simplify it, we will get 2 over 3. So we can redraw this one. We will get 2 over 3, and here we have got 5 ohm. So here also again we can, okay, so again here 6 into 2 is 12, 12 upon 8, that is 8, 2 and 3, that is 3 by 2. Okay, so this value is 3 by 2 ohms, and this value is 2 by 3 and the 5 ohm resistor. So now all these are in parallel. So once you solve the parallel equations, then you can easily get the answer for this question. Coming to this 20th question, GATE 2016, it is asked in the EC branch. So value of all the resistors are same. Okay, so here also it's 1 ohm, 1 ohm, 1 ohm, everywhere it's 1 ohm. So the value of the resistor is same. So whatever we have learnt in the starting of this lecture, that is converting from delta to star or star to delta when there is similar values. Okay, so once again we will I'll rub this one, and so that we will write the star to delta conversion of the that is having the same values. So if we want to convert from star to delta and then delta to star, delta to star. Okay, so when you are converting from star to delta, that is we want the delta value, it is nothing but 3 times of star value. Okay, so when you are converting from delta to star, to get the star value of the resistor, it is nothing but R by R delta upon 3. So we will apply this concept in this question. Okay, so first we will solve this inner triangle. If you want, we can redraw this. Okay, so this is 1 ohm, 1 ohm and 1 ohm. So now we will draw inside this. We want delta to star. It is nothing but what will happen, we have to use this formula, that is R upon 3. So it becomes 1 by 3 of these resistors. So what we will get, 1 by 3, 1 by 3 and 1 by 3. So this is replaced. Okay, I will rub it here. So you will get in this way. Here and again here one more resistor, and here also one more resistor. So what is the value of this? 1 by 3, 1 by 3 and 1 by 3. Now these are in series, so again I can replace it with one resistor. So here also one resistor. So what was the value? 1 plus 1 by 3. So it is 4 upon 3, 4 by 3. So now we have to convert this star to delta connection. Okay, so to convert to star to delta, what we have to do? Multiply it with 3 times. So this is the star connection. When you multiply it with 3 times, what value you will get? This 3, this 3, this 3 get cancelled, and it is 4 ohm. So we can rub this. So this is 4 ohms. So this is the, across this we will get 4 ohms. Okay, so this is same way, 4 ohms, 4 ohms, 4 ohms. Now again these all are in parallel. So what is the value of the parallel? 4 into 1 upon 4 plus 1, that is we will get 4 by 5 ohms. So again if we redraw this one, so here we will get 4 by 5, here we will get 4 by 5, here also we will get 4 by 5. Okay. So this both are in series, that is again we will get 8 by 5, 8 by 5 is in parallel with 4 by 5. So 8 by 5 in parallel with 4 by 5, so we will multiply this one, you will get 12 by 5, which will be equal to 8 upon 15. So this is the answer for this question. So whenever we have given same value for each of the elements, we will use this formula. So star to delta. So we want delta, so we will write it as R delta and we have to convert it in from star. So when we have to convert it from star, this delta value will be 3 times of that star value. Similarly, when we have to convert it into star, we will divide the value of delta by 1 by 3. Okay. So this completes the conversion of star to delta and delta to star. In the next lecture, we will move on to the current division rule and voltage division rule. If we complete that one, then this basic solving techniques is completed. After that, we will move on to the advanced solving techniques, that is nodal analysis and mesh analysis. Thank you.